Hi and welcome to our video about how we prepare to go to Europe in the motorhome.
I put 4 new tyres in the van.
We did. In the UK you don't really have to legally carry anything, but in many other countries there's a few things you need to legally carry, including your vehicle's paperwork.
And the wife.
And the wife. Not legally, but if you want to live you have to carry her. So the basics are your passports, your driving licenses, your vehicle's insurance, any travel insurances you have. A GHIC's always handy in the EU because it'll cover you for basic medical cover, which is the same in whichever country it is.
Me tools.
Tools are always handy. So vehicle documentation, you'll need your registration document, your MOT certificate, and although we no longer have proof in our country, the car or van has to be road legal in the country of registration, so it still has to be road taxed. Apart from maybe in Morocco.
You don't know that yet.
No. So, then it depends on where do you want to go.
Somewhere sunny.
And somewhere warm.
Is that not the same thing?
Not always, not in the UK. So, we're shortly going to Spain this year. Here you can see the ferry.
Again.
Yeah, it will actually be our seventh trip to Spain. Sometimes we go through France. This year we're going on the ferry straight to Spain. This year we've got a bit longer, so we're going on a bigger trip. So after Spain we plan to go to Morocco to extend our stay. And then we're going to go back via France as my brother's getting married in France.
Good point.
We're going back through France. That small photo is France. So, what would you need if you wanted to follow us on our epic adventure? So, firstly you'll need a UK sticker. In Spain, it has to be the oval one. In France, you can get away with just the number plate one, and in Morocco, it's probably either. We've got 2 on the motorhome, 1 on the scooter, and 1 on the trailer.
And you need a van.
You need a van or some kind of means to get there.
To live in.
Yeah. Caravan, motorhome, tent. You also need warning triangles. 1 for France, 2 if you're a Spanish resident. In Spain, they're also shortly changing to a system with an automatic light, which is magnetic and it goes on your roof. We've not investigated that yet because our roof's 3 meters high and it's not magnetic. You also need reflective jackets. In France you'll need 1 for each occupant, and in Spain the offence is actually standing on the side of the road without one on. By that I assume they mean roads without pavements, such as the motorway.
You say you'll have to take one if you're riding a scooter like we are.
Yeah, I would imagine we'll need one in the scooter as well. Obviously not a legal requirement, but always handy is a selection of different electric hookup adapters. Can come in handy depending on the campsite you use, as can a TV cable, especially in the more UK resorts, well UK friendly, you can have need a TV cable. I'm thinking of some of the ones in Benidorm. Then no longer required but recommended in France are spare bulbs and breathalyzers. We also carry face masks, as up to last year they were still needed in Spain for various things. We've still got a few handy, so we carry them, hoping not to need them again.
And some of them you've got to have 2 pairs of glasses.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, some places you'll need a spare pair of glasses if you use them.
And sunglasses.
And sunglasses. A first aid kit is also really handy just for yourself, but also if you're travelling through France, you are expected to stop at an accident and help somebody. If you've got LPG, you will also want a selection of different gas connections for different countries. If you're carrying some kind of bottle, you'll want to consider how it will last and how you're going to replace it.
Some people feed them back through into the barbecue system, don't they?
Yes, especially in Morocco. Then, of course, it's the 21st century now, so you'll want different apps. We use Google Translate's a good one. We use Google Maps as a backup to our sat-nav. Polar Steps to track our travel. Search for sites and park for the night. For banking, we've got Chase and Revolut. We've also got Windy, which is a weather app, and we still use What3Words, which is handy for tracking where you are. And then there's emission zones, which are spreading across different countries. In France, they've got the Critère system. You apply online with your V5 details. Make sure you've gone to the official website, and it costs about £5. As a top tip, you only need to fill out the questions with an asterisk, and you can shrink your V5 by turning it into a PDF to upload it. Spain also has a Vignet, but only the locals can get it, but they do accept both the French and German ones. We currently just have the French Critère on our scooter. So next to consider is your route. There's loads of choices, but it basically comes down to a ferry or the Channel Tunnel. It really depends on you, as everyone's got their different favourites. We're going on the Portsmouth to Santander ferry this time. It's a route that's definitely not for everyone because it's expensive and it can get very choppy. On the way back, we're coming back through France, which is a little bit cheaper and a shorter crossing. So thank you for watching. We hope it's been helpful.